finish to a fight that Kid Galahad was an overwhelming finish to a fight that Kid Galahad was an overwhelming finish to a fight that Kid Galahad was an overwhelming.
What's good, family? So smash the like button, subscribe, and lick off the bell. Damn, your man's Kid Galahad, aka Kid Cialis had, yeah? Kid Viagra had. How about that? Yeah? Listen, Kid Viagra had, you stiff right now. And I'm hearing actually, the one good thing is, whilst obviously Kid Viagra had is down bad and super stiff right now, the good news is that I've spoke to one of my corporate sources reached out to me in the early hours of this morning and let me know that, yeah, Kid Galahad, Kid Viagra had, we know that you're going to be upset because you've lost your world titles and you've obviously lost out a certain amount of commercial value. However, the YBs can gladly and happily announce that the YB's corporate partners, Viagra and Cialis, are happy to step in and sponsor you, because they're telling me that they've never seen such a good brand representative, because you super stiff. Yeah, I'm hearing that what they want to do is, with your consent obviously, if you choose to sign up with the YB's corporate partners, Cialis and Viagra, they're going to use that clip and say, yeah, as stiff as Galahad. And you know what I'm saying, and from what I understand, they've already ran the numbers, and trust me, if the punters, if the Viagra, listen, 100%, the minute the Viagra and the Cialis customer base see Kid Galahad, their sales are going to go up 300%, they're going to rock it, yeah? Because what we know is, if you trust me, I don't even have impotency, I'm not even impotent, but if, you know what, scrap being impotent, or not, trust me, if I find out that there's something that can get me as stiff as your man's Kid Cialis Galahad, I'm there, 100%. Impotent or no impotent, I want some of that. Yeah, give me some of that stiffness Kid Galahad got. He's stiff, all the way stiff. Yeah, 100%. Now I've kind of, people say, why are you mentioning? Why are you talking about brand deals for Kid Galahad? Talk about the fight. I'm just telling you, I'm here to break good news. Yeah, obviously he can be going through it right now. He can be down bad and he lost his belts. I'm trying to bring some positive news. The good news is Cialis and Viagra are on the phone and they're trying to sponsor you. So, yeah, there's a saying, always look on the bright side of life. Yeah? And I'm happy I can help. If I can bring some extra coins to your man's Kid Galahad in his time of need, Kid Viagra had, yeah, he's stiff. No doubt, 100%, he's stiff, super stiff, all the way stiff. But anyway, let's get to the technicals of the fight. Well, this is what happens, you see, when this whole fruity style, Naz, to be fair to Naz, he's another one, he ain't got no chin. Yeah? No, I ain't saying he ain't a fighter, but he ain't got no chin. Yeah, you touch it, Amir Khan. There's a consistency here. I'm not going to say, obviously it's YouTube, so one of them ones. Obviously it's a YouTube one, but all I'm going to say is Kid Galahad, Amir Khan, and Naz. Yeah? You man can do the rest. Bottom line. Super sus chin. Yeah? One 35-year-old man, never heard of the guy before, Martinez. Touched him, he went out. He's stiff. Yeah? Super. His back was bending, he was that stiff. Yeah, the lower back muscles were just clenching. Mad stiff. Viagra stiff. Yeah? So, what can I say? Martinez, old. Slow. That right hand, I can't even lie to you. I saw that right hand coming. Oh, why be this at the other? Listen, I'm telling you now. And the thing is about that Sheffield style, I'm telling you. Tyrone, I want you even more now after seeing that. Because I'm telling you, if you man thought, yeah, that Kid Viagra was stiff, you wait till I finish with Tyrone. Trust me. And that's one bad thing I guess you can take from this, because whilst I'm happy to set up the brand deal for Kid Viagra, yeah, as stiff as and that's what I'm hearing. The slogan they're gonna use is as stiff as Galahad. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. That's what they got in the pipeline. Yeah, the slogan. That's a slogan they're looking to work it, or they're looking to work into the kind of brand image at the moment. One of them ones, stiff as Galahad, super stiff. Yeah? But anyway, what I was saying was, listen, there is some bad news, because the bad news is that, yes, for the next few months, Kid Galahad may be able to kind of spin this into a positive way, or spin this into some revenues from the big pharma, from pharmaceutical companies who are looking to sponsor. Yeah? That said, like I mentioned earlier, by the time I finish with Tyrone, them brand deals are going to be gone. Because Viagra and Cialis are going to be all on Tyrone. Because he trust me, that style, that fruity style, that no power having style, that touch, no good. Because Martinez old, you didn't keep him off you even a bit. He was rock hard for you. He wanted you bad. And he stuck one on your whiskers and that was it. Couldn't hold a shot. Bottom line. Now what? What? Couldn't hold it. Yeah? Amir Khan. Kid Amir Khan. Galahad. Couldn't hold a shot. Oh, well, it was a shot. I don't want to hear it. Yeah? Martinez. These guys are about £100 soaking wet as well. That's the other thing you've got to remember. You've got to bear in mind. £100 soaking wet. And got caught with a right hand and that was it. He out. And that's what I'm saying. This whole fruity style of touch. If you ain't learnt nothing from Alvarez, that fruity style, that Floyd Mayweather style, it's done. Yeah? That look at Josh Kelly. Another one. Oh, I'm going to fanny around. How'd it work out for you? All that fannying stuff. I know people. Oh well, look at what about Floyd? Yeah, that's done for. And I'm glad it's done for as well. I mean, look at AJ as well. Here's another one. That style, that fanny around style. I mean, look at Tyson Fury. It's a perfect example of how Tyson Fury, to his credit, has clocked on that style's dead. He's got IQ. He worked out. He worked out after the first Wilder fight. This fanny around style is dead. Yeah, and he flipped it. Fair play to him. Other people though, low IQ people like AJ, like Galahad, like Stifferhad, yeah, like Kid Stifferhad. Who else you got? You got Mr. Mandela Gandhi Joshua. You got Stiff Galahad, Kid Stiff Galahad, Kid Viagra had, yeah, Kid Cialis had. What was the other name? Oh yeah, Josh Kelly. That's the other one. Josh Kelly, another one. All this fruity. Oh look, I threw 7 left hooks, and oh look, I'm slippery. You weren't slippery when Avanesian was in there. Yeah. You was mushed. You was mushy peas and mash. You was mushy peas and mash. That's what you was. So let this be a lesson to all that fruity stuff. That fruity stuff's all well and good when you're fighting some fruity fighters. The minute you go in there, someone put a stiff one on you, it's peak for you. Yeah? And we're going to do the rematch, and listen, I'm telling you what's going to happen. The rematch, Kid Galahad going to come out and he's going to be twitching. His back end going to be twitching. He's going to come out like AJ versus Ruiz 2, 100%. He's going to come out and his back end's going to flap like AJ in Ruiz 2. That's what's going to happen. Yeah? He's going to come out and he's going to dance around. And that's embarrassing, in my opinion. Because, like I said, you should want to get your get back. But then again, look at Naz. Naz didn't want to get no get back, did he? Yeah? Naz didn't want to get no get back. He got touched by, I forgot the guy's name, but whoever it was, he got touched and he retired soon after that. He didn't want none. Yeah? To be fair to Naz, he had a bit of power, allegedly, but, I mean, how'd that power work out for you? Again, in fact, that's a great example. Where was the power? Where was all of Naz's power when that Mexican Don was in front of him? Oops. There wasn't no power, was there? And that's what I'm saying to you. That power stuff, that fruity stuff, it's all well and good. That Johnny Nelson stuff, it's all well and good until you get someone who want to get stuck in front of you. Then what happens? Then you end up on the next Viagra and Cialis commercial. 100%. That's where you're going. That's the only place you're going fast. Cialis, yeah. Now, like I said, I'm happy that. I mean, Kid Galahad wasn't a big commercial name anyway, so I'm glad that he's been able to spin this onto the kind of spin it into a positive. Onto some positive. What's the word I'm looking for? Into a positive light. Bottom line. So I'm happy for him. I'm happy that Cialis and Viagra are on the phone now, looking to book him as their next brand ambassador. I'm happy for that, 100%. You know, bear in mind, people. Oh, why be taking the Michael? Why be taking the piss? I'm the one who bought you the brand deals. Don't be saying that. I'm the one who bought the Cialis and Viagra brand deals. I'm the one who's got the pharmaceutical contacts. Yeah, they was ringing my phone in the early hours of the morning saying, YB, we need you to reach out to Kid Viagra because he's stiff and we need him. We must have that guy. That guy must represent our brand. Yeah. They've already ran the numbers, and like I said, they've already ran the social media numbers, and they're telling me if we do a commercial with Kid Stifferhad in there, our sales are going to rocket into the moon. Yeah? You wait till Monday morning, the stock price is going to go, yeah, into the moon, 100%. I mean, mooning, 100%. Yeah? So any of you, man, who are who are into the stock market and whatnot, make sure you look up any pharmaceutical companies who make generic brands or labelled brands of Cialis. Yeah, make sure you bang them stonks 100%, because they're gonna be mooning in the morning. No, but on a serious note, listen, kid, Stiff Had. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you go in there with an old man, and he hits you with a Cialis. Yeah, that's how it goes. We've all been there. Yeah, it's one of them ones for you. 100%. And Domingo was in there. That's the problem with Domingo, you see. Domingo, I mean, he juiced out of his mind. That's the problem. Because he don't really know. Dom, you juiced. So it don't really count, does it? You can give all the advice you want, but you're juiced. If you weren't juiced, you can't. How can a man who's juiced out of his mind really relate to anything? Because you're juiced. You don't know what's real. You're giving advice in that, but your advice comes from a juiced place. Yeah? You don't really know what it's like to not be juiced. So how are you giving advice? If that makes sense. What are you going to say? Oh, do this, do that. Well, you're juiced, so it don't count. Yeah? But anyway, like I said, Kid Stiff Had's going to come back. He's going to go in there like AJ vs Ruiz 2. And then everyone going to say, oh, YB, it was an amazing boxing performance. Not really, because he did you wrong. Yeah? He got you the number one. He got you headhunted by Big Pharma. Yeah? So you should be fixing to do the same, in my opinion. That is my opinion. This whole new funny style opinion of, well, you get put down 4 times by a big bubbly looking ass Ruiz, and how you respond to that is by flapping around for 12 rounds. That's not cool. Oh yeah, but YB IQ. I'm not interested. I'm done with IQ. Yeah, AJ versus Usyk showed me I'm super duper done with IQ. I don't want to hear no more about IQ unless you're going in there. Yeah. In fact, the only time I want to hear about IQ, yeah, is if someone shows me IQ against Canelo Alvarez. If no one ain't whooping Alvarez yet, I don't want to hear about it, because that's IQ. If you can go in there, if someone can go in there, yeah, and stunt all over Alvarez, then we can talk about IQ. But until then, I don't want to hear no more about it, because where's the IQ? Yeah? Where is it? Because I'll tell you where it ain't. There ain't no IQ in a heavyweight versus a cruiserweight. Yeah? Cruiserweight knocked the IQ out of your head for you. 100%. There ain't no IQ in Galahad, Stiff Had versus 35-year-old. Where was that at? Where was the IQ at when you got put one right on the end of your whiskers? Yeah? You got put one right on your Mia Khan. 100%.